Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. And looks like the Aurora has been repaired, and what I'm going to do with the Aurora, because we're sort of desperate when it comes to tech, I'm going to send it right over here. There are no flyers after Rush 2 anyway. Unfortunately, there's also not very many other sites for tech, except unless you get down past the behemoth. So I think I'll pick up what I have access to here. We'll be able to trade food for this particular tech, and we're going to get that done with the Aurora. And everybody else should be on the move, should be flying. So let's just get this party started here. And actually, the one other thing I want to look at is research-wise. We do have a new one. I think I just stuck it in down at the bottom, probably. Yeah, I'm going to prioritize a little more of the Acheron autopsy because it starts unlocking some paths that we'll need to do to get treatments and whatnot for delirium and set us down that path. So we're going to finish the technician. It's only 13 hours for Acheron. Then we'll get into the rest of the order that we have going right now. There's always something to interrupt the plans, isn't there? Let's get going. And it's tech trading time. Yeah, we're gonna trade some good old-fashioned food for tech. A whooping 29, but hey, that's 29 more than we had. Oh man, that was a lot of food for what you get in regards to tech. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring our individual a little bit closer, or the Aurora, the individual plane, just so when a flyer pops out, we're ready to go. And everybody else will continue flying once again. All right, now we're back in the base with this team. So the big thing we got to do here is really take a good look at our personnel and see who might be available to go out. Yeah, we have definitely have some stuff to replenish as far as ammo goes. But we also have some guys in the base that are just itching to get back out there. And it just may be that this upcoming mission will be the way to do that. Blimpy, let's take a look at you and see what your promotion entails. Electric reinforcement, I always like that. I always like this one too, and I can't afford them both. I can't afford them both. I do like the idea of throwing our turrets. It just gives you more utility with your main thing, which is turrets. But I really like the defensive bonuses this gives. When you might have been a little exposed with your folks to try and help them out. We're going remote deployment first. I guess for whatever it's worth, that's the one I decided to pick. I could dip 10 in here, and guess what? That's what I'm going to do. That's just what I'm going to do. And technician development is finished soon, so you're going to be much more useful when that hits, but you're still take-outable now, and we'll probably think about putting you out. So the first thing I got to do, I think, is empty off those that lost all their stamina. And we just got to stick you back in the base and do some high-level stamina regains. And also, those of you that lost the stamina have a little bit of healing to do. So we might as well just kill two birds with one stone and get you guys back in shape. And then I can take people, individuals, such as Blimpy, who's not perfect yet, but he's more serviceable, especially with delirium and everything. Now we're going to be going into a mission with delirium, so some of our folks here will gain their first tick of delirium. Not too concerned about one or two ticks yet, but oh baby, let's see. I think I took two out here, so let's fill them back in on the Landon Avery, and I'm thinking a nice little priest going out into the wild world would be helpful also. So this vessel is loaded back up, and I can't reload Blimpy yet, but Tristan, I may have what I need to be able to get you fully reloaded, because I have a little bit of tech, and one of those things is ammo. One of those things is grenades. So we're going to give you another rocket back. Already we're down to 22. Well, we're going to try filling up some ammo here, and we got some backup now. And that feels a lot better since you're going to be going out. Now, the other ship we got to look at. Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, not bad. This dude, not bad. Jonathan, we're going to remember to put you on board this time. The only thing we got to do is look at these two about replenishment, since we can just... Oh, we aren't going to be able to replenish much now. You see, I can't even afford to replenish the ammo, but I have backups, so we're okay. So, that, you know, I don't have to spend right now. Do not have to spend right now. And we have backup ammo there. Okay, so you guys will be okay. You got enough ammo, even though your clip to start with is not full. So, I'm going to take you 3. And then I have 3 here. Is there anyone better that I want to see about taking out? And right now, I mean, I got to get another airship built too. That's another thing I need tech for, because I got too many citizens that I can't fit on the available airships that we even got going right now. So, Air Force, do I have? I don't have a backup FAR-M for when we chase the behemoth away, so that's only 2 more I'll be able to get out. So I still need another FAR-M. That may be the quickest way to get people going, except for when we have to battle the behemoth. Then folks will have to be sitting down again. We'll have to think about this. I got to come up with some sources for supplies, that's for dang sure. And I only have so much food and so much materials to trade right at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do, I set this airship down here. I think I'm going to start flying all the way down to do some trading, and we can always adjust if a flyer comes off. We need tech. Oh, baby, do we need tech. And so my big question is, I got to look at the team that we have all set up here and make sure we feel that it's up to the task. Now, with patchwork, that definitely does help, because remember, we're going up against some Pure. And I, you know, to be quite honest, Machine Hater, Pure is probably not the one to take you out on, because you won't have all the mind control. Now, you don't even have, yeah, see, you'll have mind control, but that's kind of going to be wasted on this mission. So unfortunately, for this particular mission, now you'd be able to be useful against Synedrian, but not against the Pure side. And if the Pure side come out victorious over Synedrian, you're going to be dead weight. So let's put you back in Phoenix Point. Let's see who's in Phoenix Point that just makes more sense as the final individual. I'm kind of leaning towards Citizen of Termes, to be quite honest. Another sniper in this particular mission, especially with Synedrian being able to do some damage at a distance, just makes sense to me. So we're going to do that. Okay, Manticore 2. Yeah, so we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, and we have the ability 7, 8, 9. So we got our full team, because we still have the VO that allows us to take, yeah, deploying 1 more. I just got to remember to mark that box so we get the full 9. All right, so our airships here are ready to go. So let's get the Manticore 2 flying, and let's get the Landon Avery flying. And let's hope I've made the right choice, the right assessment, and we got a good enough team to handle this, the right team to handle this. And let's keep everybody moving. Have we made it anywhere over here? No, we're not quite there. And looks like we may have found some more explorations. And you know what do I have? I'm gonna take a slight detour here just to do yet a little bit more trading. And then we can pop up and hit a couple question marks over in this direction. Because here we'll be able to trade materials. Some of the other places, I think all I can trade down here is food. So yeah, we need to balance out. I just don't want to deplete all our food in the process of upgrading our tech. And I may not do this actual assault until we've done a couple more trades. So let's get going. All right, we've arrived somewhere. I just don't know where. So let's go find out where we arrived. I think it's over here. We're gonna trade. And we want tech. Oof. But that's a heck of a lot better as far as our tech is concerned now. Oh, baby. We haven't been over 100 in a while. Oh, that feels so much better. So, well, we'll continue searching around up here. And as far as the team, our stamina is pretty much almost back there, 100%. So pretty soon we'll start venturing off again, doing some other explorations, risking the ambush one more time. So let's get going.
The new Jericho haven is under attack.
And of course, something else just happened. Now, where is it though? Can we even help it? Can we even get to it? Now he's gonna stop it on his own. So, but boy, I really need the materials right now. I hate to do this to everybody, but I think I'm going to detour back up here to take on this one just for the payoff, even though... Oh, that's the one we lost last time, the reduced payoff. So we're going to get normal payoff now. So that's good news. So we're back to getting full payout for doing these missions, and that's it. That's just what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fly the ship back. It's not a waste for not getting. So let's get to the proper land in Avery. I hope that's you. I don't see the trailer. And then Manticore 2, and we're just doing a quick detour. What can I say? No flyer yet, and we haven't quite made it here. And well, we made it to Guided by Whispers. Now I'm gonna have to, we're gonna return later. We're gonna return later. So we have options here. Now join Synedrian in the defense against the Pure. I don't know. Did we fall low enough here? Oh, baby. You know, it's a nice... This is the normal three-way mission, but it sure would be nice, and it's probably because I would guess our diplomacy dropped just a little too low after accepting that mission for New Jericho, that we don't have this option. Because to be quite honest, I would actually do this option. Maybe they'd be kind enough to share the research with us after that. And I would imagine it would help our relations with them, because that's ultimately what I do. But anyway, we're going to return later because, you know, I want us up here. Now I can see that we're flying up here. The Manticore 2 and the land in Avery. Now we can get up here and get that done. And also get our trading done. Are we here now? Not quite. Now we're down here to do another trade. This time it's food, but we want to make sure it's for tech. Oof. You know, I think we're done. 200 is just going to have to be sufficient for us for everything that we need to get done. And I'm just going to park this ship here and wait for the flyer to come out. We're fairly nearby. And I think that's a good plan there. And then everybody else is going to get flying. The only one I'm going to... Yeah, we're almost there. And we see some more explorations pop up. I'm going to do this and then maybe drop back down to the mist. Hope it's not an ambush.
Research complete.
Oh, this is a beautiful site. This is an absolute beautiful site. We got new research available. Let's go find out what it might be. Well, it's not jumping out at me unless there's something we can reverse engineer. I didn't see anything new. Oh well. Manufacturing wise, I do need a pair of arms. I think that's armor. Is it? I guess they're considered equipment, eh? Yeah, they're considered equipment, and I'm gonna get some under construction here. In fact, I'm going to move it up because I think the weapon's less vital and important for us right now, even though I want to get it done. And we're going to leave it at that. We're going to need probably... I think we each come with an initial turret, so that's just going to have to do for now. You never can just outright build everything you want. Have you noticed that? And we're going to be able to finally replenish the ammo too. So that's the good news. That's what gets me excited. So, Biaclonic Blimpy, you're back in business. You're back in business. So let's, a flyer came out. Let's go check it out. We don't know where it's going yet. I think we'll keep our eyes open here. Now, is the other Manticore? Yeah, it's gonna arrive there. So let's keep our eye back here to see where the flyer goes so we can react as soon as possible. It's coming right towards us. That's good news. I'm going to send this team now back into the mist so, you know, we can see what's in the mist and get it done. Make sure it's not a haven or something that might get attacked, so we just know what it is. Because if we don't know what it is and it's a haven and it gets attacked, well, actually, a lot of times the SOSs go out and we learn once they're being attacked, we would know. So it's not as much of an issue now, but I still want to explore in the mist before it expands much more. And then I have to double check the flyer. And it looks like it's, you know, I think we can safely maybe stay right here. That's kind of what it looks like to me. We're just going to stay right where we are and have it come to us. We're also going to potentially have some help with this Thunderbird here, too.
Is under attack.
Okay, we got an SOS too. So let's see where this one is. Way over here. And this one's going to go down if we don't help it. It's not quite in the mist yet. And that is one I definitely want to get our team down to. The heck with exploring in the mist. Let's see if we can get down here in time. And do this. Now this is considered, yeah, it says I'm flying there. So it hasn't apparently updated our time, unless that's the new time, 18 hours to get here. I hope it's quick enough. Let's get going. And what do we have? Mere anarchy. According to a rumor, a man in a Synedrian haven killed several people while hallucinating that he was being pulled into a tomb by the ghoulish creatures that had been haunting his dreams for several weeks. There is a similar rumor about a woman in a New Jericho haven killing her family. It's not clear whether these are two similar incidents or whether both rumors are based on the same event. What's certain is that reports of visual and auditory hallucinations are increasing. Looks like we've arrived on another Void Omen, is what this looks like. Havens in the mist can become infested instead of destroyed when attacked by Pandorans. So infested havens accelerate Pandoran evolution. Oh yeah, we want to avoid getting infested havens to speed up their evolution. Yeah. That's not what we want. And Behemoth's Disruption Threshold. Oh, lovely. That's the Void Omen. So it just won't quit. You're telling me. Okay, so we made it here to Fort Justice. I want to just double check the map before we head on in and do this mission. The flyer would appear to be flying just where I thought, and I wanted to make sure this ship is indeed flying down here, and it's going to get down to Peterloo Town in 17 hours, and let's hope that will be sufficient time to make it in time. It would also help us gain back some of that reputation with Synedrian by helping out one of their havens. That's the biggest thing. I'm hoping we can gain a few percent. Maybe the magic number is getting over 40% for this one. It's a new mechanic thing with that new choice that I just do not know off the top of my head, having not experienced it enough. So we got to learn this and figure it out on the fly. So this is our mission at hand. And we want to defend. It's going to be a residential district. Now, I thought I was there. Yeah, I think I have to pick one of them. Now we can deploy. And we have a decent team. I'm going to automatically check you, Jonathan, this time. So we have spider drones at our disposal. on this particular mission. I think we'll be able to get this done. Some folks are going to get their first tick of delirium. Yikes. Let's just make sure everybody's got what they need. Okay, if I need a med kit, or if I need, well, actually, I'm going to take the med kits out because we had run out of money for med kits, so I'm probably going to need to equip them. I'll bring one of these out, and we can always put them back on you, Patchwork, after we're done. Fully laden. We do have the ability, and I can, for 1 pull point, or you're getting shred resistance for this mission to help your survivability, Tristan. And then here, well, guess what? We can afford the ammo to get you back 100%, my man. And Blimpy, you're going out 100% healthy. Now, we can argue we could have spent for another one of these, but guess what? I'm going to keep you just like this. I'm going to keep you just like this for this mission. Etermes, there's nothing else we're going to change for you at this point. I think we're fine. If we have a chance to maybe capture something other than a worm, we'll take advantage of that. Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, same thing. Might as well top you off now, just so we know everything we're dealing with. And as far as what I have in tech, get a real assessment there, and you're ready. Then we have this dude. Once again, let's top off the tank. We got our partial clips waiting for us down here, so we don't lose out by doing it. And you can carry one more thing. And right now, that one more thing that makes sense to me is one more grenade. And Jonathan, fully laden, unused last time. It was a disappointment, but now we get to use you this time. So welcome to the team, and welcome to now your first. We got you falsely excited last time on the Lair, but now we have you, we got you, and we're going to see how much you can help us. So that should be everybody. So the only thing is, I'm going to go back to Patchwork. If we have some, yeah, we have a leftover couple of med kits. We're going to use them, or keep them as backup just in case. Hope you don't get destroyed and we lose them. We can't afford to lose anything right now. I'm telling you, we won't gain any rep with New Jericho, but I don't care. This mission is solely about resources. So let's see if we can help out without spending more resources than we are about to gain. Okay, and we don't see anything right off the bat. Some of us gained, some of us newbies that aren't used to delirium gained some. We do have definitely a mist. Oh, and by the way, remember, you may have noticed or remembered last time I made the comment, boy, there sure wasn't a lot of mist on that lair. Well, I reported it as a potential bug, and it was just an adjustment that needed to be made. They reduced mist, and they apparently then over-reduced the range of mist that a lair could get. They had the range for as low as 2 extra patches of mist up to 15, and guess what? We rolled the 2, obviously, that we only saw a couple patches of mist, 2 or 3 patches. So they've raised the minimum on that one. Since there tend to be larger maps, once the update goes through, get used to, if we have this VO still, seeing a little bit more mist, not excessive, but a little bit more mist on the lairs coming up. So you can thank me for that, those of you who are playing with that VO. It's my fault. Don't blame anyone else but me for reporting that one. All right, so we got rescue citizens here. We got 5. We don't have to worry about hostile Haven Defenders, so we're going to have Haven Defenders helping us somewhere on this mission. The hardest part on this particular mission is going to be finding the freaking enemies. So probably, since, where's our evac point on this map? Way over here. So really what we're going to have to do is probably work to get all our citizens back in this building as we advance forward to kind of set up a perimeter to protect them. And if there's a bunch of them in this building, oh well, you might be gonna die. You might be dying. So let's get into this little convenience store here and rescue our first dude. What I'll do first though is, Jonathan, why don't we get you doing your job? especially when there's mist. This is your job, although you're not standing in the best of positions to get something there. And we probably should play it safe and get something out on this side, just in case. Okay. And since I don't have a good place for you to shoot one, well, we may just not be able to put it where I want. I can get spider drones out. Oh, you know what's in the way? Someone's shield. That's prohibiting us from getting a few out where I might feel better about them. So let's hold off. Let's get this guy, shield and all, to move in here, rescue our first citizen. We're not going to do much with moving him. We'll see if we get eyes on any other citizens in here. And no, of course we don't. We'll put this citizen as safely away as we can, tuck him into that little corner. And it's making me feel like citizens may be in this building. That worries me. Yeah, there's no real other build. Oh, there's a corner building. That's a scary thought, that someone could be stuck out there. So this dude, why don't you... What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you up this aisle. Is that in the mist? I'll send you to the edge of this aisle. We'll put your shield forward in case somebody's out there wanting to hurt us. And that should be an okay position to defend from.
On my way.
And we're gonna put the shield down. I didn't think given the mist we were gonna find much anyway. And you hold the fort here, protect the citizens on that side. Now, Jonathan, we can get that second spider drone out. Look at what a difference that makes. We got the bus stop in the way to get it farther forward, but I'm fine to get it out here. And doesn't really find anything in the mist so far. We really don't have a clue as far as where they are. Now let's get a read on the map. Part of me says maybe a turret protecting down this path. So if enemies are over here, maybe if they decide to head towards our citizens, it could help us defend that way. And then it would have, you know, it's going to be limited, especially if the enemies all start doing battle out here. But I'm kind of thinking early deployment over here might not be a bad idea. And we have reload. So I did not pick up, or did I pick up the throw turret with you? Yes, I did. Can we throw it? No. Oh, you know what we could do? This might even be better. We might be able to gain even more targets. We'll throw it on top of the old bus stop. I'm cool with that.
Deploying.
And then Blimpy, we'll hang on with you. I would like to try I'm holding off on my two snipers till the end. So maybe what we got to do is send Patchwork out through the mist and see if we see anything back here. And we did see a citizen over here, so we may have to send somebody running in there. So Blimpy, I think what we'll do with you is we're just going to get you up to this corner. No, we'll get you right up to the window. I mean, we have no way of knowing for sure where the cover is going to be. So we found where one silly, stupid citizen is. Let's see if we can move forward and find something else. And no. I'm trying to leave us in batches. The first stop allowed us to still shoot the Vishnu gun. And now we can still shoot the minigun. But, unfortunately, we never found anything. So... And since there doesn't seem to be anything as far as we can tell in the mist so far, I'm going to bring you up to the window getting ready to rescue another citizen. Because that's how we're going to get... The more citizens we can rescue, the more SP we have a chance to pick up. So we would like to do that. We would like to do that. Stay there, citizen. Cowering and crouching. Now, we have a heavy. And once again, we don't know where they are. But I'm thinking of bringing my heavy up here to corner cover. It'll be a better position for rockets and grenade launchers. And we do have, on this one, we do have some boom blast too. So I'm going to spend the jet jump. We don't see anything yet. And on this particular one, I know we don't have, we only have 4. And hunkering down would be 2. That would still leave me enough will points for a boom blast if I needed it. Although by hunkering down, it makes this a 2-action kind of a thing. So, question is, spend the will now or not? Yeah, I'm going to spend the, I'm going to hunker. Because we don't know where they are. Let's put out protection. We could be a sitting duck up there for all we know. And then, I think what we'll do with you, Patchwork, since we don't have to worry about you losing will in the mist, let's have you just kind of slowly motor through the mist. Seeing if we can find anything. Could make you subject to getting pounded, though. So let's put your armor forward. Where they might be shooting from, and cross our fingers. We found another citizen, so you're our citizen finder. I'm not happy with where they're located. I think they're very vulnerable. I wish more had been back here. Oh, we found some help, though. We now at least know where some help is. I missed that before. Maybe you found it when you jumped. So what we got to do is, what I'm thinking is, Citizen Etermes, I'm going to send you right here, and we're just going to do a random overwatch down the alley.
I'll be right there. Area covered.
And then Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, I'm not going to put you on overwatch just to get you into this particular cover.
Moving in quick.
And we're going to end our turn just like this, not knowing a whole heck of a lot. Okay, we know what Pandoran's there, and we now know where a second New Jericho soldier is. And that may have been the technician that jumped off the roof, is what it seems like, because he was able to shoot 3 times because he has the PDW. And another. So it looks like 2 New Jerichos are back here, helping us out in a part of the map we are not aware of and can't reach. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue. And the citizen is still standing. Let's hope he doesn't have someone else nearby. Oh. And the worms are going towards New Jericho because that Chiron doesn't see us. He got return fired. He rather shot out worms than stomp against 2 nearby soldiers. Something's in there and we just lost a citizen. And we just took a big shotgun blast. We just took 2 big shotgun blasts, my friends. We just took 2 big ones. Uh-oh. And another one's about to go down. These citizens, I'm telling you, are trouble. Now, I wonder if my turret can see anything. And we can see this one. And this one is just a regeneration torso, so that's probably a perfect target, I would say, for a turret. Even though it's not a super clear shot, I'm going to center in this way. And we took out a leg. So I'm pleased when a turret does something like this, although hard to tell when if and when he would lean out, but I think what we'll do is just kind of focus in, trust the game, and see if we can hit. And that's not bad for the turret. That's not bad for the turret. We're going to stop right here. And it looks like most of the enemies we got to deal with are over here in order to save some civilians. That's what that's looking like. I can bring you up here, get this civilian out of the way. Blimpy. And then Let's run this guy, run away, run away, run away. And unfortunately, with them being in the mist, I still cannot see them with you, Blimpy. Oh, man. And I can't just blindly throw a grenade in there because we kill citizen number 2 if we do that. So what I may do is look at that. I cannot. Although I think if I move over here with Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, once I get visual on this guy, the Marine Grunt may be able to help us. The problem is it puts you, Blimpy, in a dangerous, very dangerous spot. And I'm thinking I might just keep Patchwork here. I'm worried about this thing. That's the one I don't see an answer to, because I can see an answer from Tristan down here, helping out here, there, everywhere. I have a sniper here that can maybe finish off that Triton. It's what I'm thinking, so let's see if Etermes can do that for us. And he did. Even through the leaves, he helped us out. And that makes me feel like I wonder if I should do 2 blind minigun shots against this guy. Or if I should try, I think I got a clear mist and shoot it this way to help try and clear some mist for us. And we cleared some. And he's bleeding, but we don't see him. What I will do is we're taking hurt with Patchwork, but that's the nature of the mist maps. I'm hoping that by moving up, we'll get vision on what we're dealing with there, and gain sight here for someone else maybe. I'm thinking, yeah, there's a couple. I'm thinking maybe to see what we're dealing with here. So let's come here. Okay, we can see him. He's a thug, and we definitely would love to deal with a thug. Now, we can deal with a thug that way. The problem is I don't have answers for everybody in here, because your PDW is just not, especially if there's only 2 shots with your PDW, Blimpy. It's just not. I'm not convinced it will help us out necessarily in this instance here. And I'm not even, look at, we can only get this far. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. So, we never did get a sight on this guy either. So we gotta deal with what we gotta deal. We may not be able to save a citizen. Blimpy. Maybe you can...
Loud and clear.
Yeah, you can throw a grenade there, but I was hoping we might be able to avoid killing the citizen. So I think that option's off the table. I still have the option to try getting a line of sight on this thing and shooting with the Shane Marine Grunt Vanson from the window. I think that would give us a line. I have to remember the things over here that were shot, or there's worms that'll jump out at us. I also have this dude. And this dude could get a quick aim also if we need some help finishing something off. The problem is then this thing right here would really be able to hurt us. Probably. I am gonna... I've got to commit. I've got to make a decision. And let's help our decisions. He's bleeding 40. So he's still a factor. I am thinking what would be best. I have a 2, so I can do yeah, we can finish him off over here. A combination, a grenade. And he's not quite bleeding out. So that means I can finish off with a rocket. And not only did we finish him off, we panicked him like crazy. Yeah, I guess when you go all red, you panic. I guess when you go all red, you panic. So this is where I work to move ourselves forward. Oh, Blimpy, it just makes you a target. Are you feeling like a hero? Are you feeling like a hero today? And I'm afraid if I bring you here, will I still have a line on my target? Well, we'll find out in just a moment.
On my way.
Okay, we found him. And this is not... Okay, so that's an acid myrmidon. So this is what I'm thinking. I could bring... If we hold your weapon, we'll get a better indication. I can bring you here, and you'll have a shot on the target with a quick aim.
Catch me if you can.
Oh, and we got another citizen to boot, just hiding in the mist. Come behind this counter. So that's a bonus. We got 3, and hopefully we'll get 4 out of the 5 and won't let this guy die. He's partially paralyzed, so he's not going to be majorly mobile.
Ready to roll.
And I need you over here, this dude.
I'll be right there.
And we're going to quick aim before you lose all your will from the mist and see what kind of damage we can do. Now we have a Pain Chameleon torso, which we can hopefully take out, because I don't want to find a hidden individual in the mist. Not something that would not be in our favor. Okay, good.
How's that taste?
Now, I'm probably going to have to step you out of the way. And Shay Marine Grunt, we're bringing you here.
Rolling out.
Let's see. Well, what I can probably do is the civilian's been released, and even being partially paralyzed, he can safely get out into the alley. This citizen's done. Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson is not done by any means. I'll probably have to move Blimpy, but let's just see what our shot is. Yeah, we can take this guy down.
That was a good kill.
And at least move Blimpy a little farther back.
Let's go.
Okay, we are all exposed to an individual Myrmidon. And in fact, since you from the shotgun took damage in the front, I'm going to actually turn you around, Patchwork. So if there is somebody we're not aware of, they maybe shoot you in a more armored spot. Although not that the shotgun really took away armor. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll pull you out of the window. Then we have Citizen Eileen. And what I'll do, and actually Citizen Eileen, Citizen Etermes. Sorry for the faux pas on that one. Yeah, your Overwatch isn't going to help us getting out far enough, so I'm thinking I'm going to risk bringing you out of cover to get you forward.
Rolling out.
And so much for a bunch of captures. Now, yeah, I can't shoot a second rocket in one turn, I don't believe. Yeah, we're limited to 1 per turn. So we'll just put this back in hand in case you have the opportunity to return fire. I will move you a little farther forward, just in case. And Jonathan. Oh, I forgot about your spider drones too. How about that? Okay, we see the worms. And we really aren't going to be able to do much to help this guy out. So what I'll do is bring an extra distraction over here. And we found another enemy. Where is the Arthron? Okay, back there. So the spider drone there did its job. Now we have a spare spider drone here that might have been able to help us there. It's going to be too late probably to help against the Myrmidon, but we'll bring it up anyway. And then Jonathan, I don't know that I'm going to get another anything else out from you. Yeah, and I can't like get you in a position to give an overwatch with your crossbow in here, so I'm just gonna move you far forward to maybe help us out coming up. Now we know we have an Arthron down here. We have this thing over here that's gonna probably hurt us immensely. Let's bring you here.
I'm moving in.
And hopefully what I'm gonna try and do with you, Jonathan, is keep you out of the mist. Maybe what I'll do next is bring you up. Now I'm thinking. Because once you go into the mist, you're exposed, so I'm going to have to bring you up to this roof. I should have thought of that first and got location of all the... Well, you might be able to squeeze through here and get around this way. But there's really no ladders out here. And there's not a great path through the mist, so the best thing for us to do is get you up on a ladder. So let's take one step in that direction and let's go.
Killing time. Eliminating hostile.
I think he missed a worm. If he was shooting at a worm, I think he missed it. And they're busy about killing the worm shooter. Okay, someone did take a shot at this guy. He died. The worms are exploding left and right. Oh, decided to come against our weakened armor. But I'm just as soon. We already were damaged. We were going to have to get repaired anyway. I'm fine with that. Now, where is this? Yeah, we're getting sounds of that. There's a few enemies back over here. And it looks like they aren't doing so well back there, my friends. They aren't doing so well back there. And the good news is we're going to have a path to get our citizens out while we deal with the riffraff in the back, because they seem to be centered a little bit back here. So that's what we have to have in mind. Now let's see. Boy, you had a lot more. Oh, you're down to... You only had 2... Seems like you moved a lot farther than this. After the first paralyzation. Etermes, I think our best play that now, since all these worms exploded here, is to get up high so we have a chance to pick these guys off as they advance towards our citizens we have saved. And then we have a good chance. So maybe I just come here, and there's a good chance this guy moves, except we can't reach. So we definitely are just moving forward.
I'm on the move.
I'm going to start sending all the citizens off in this direction. We're going to send... So I'm too close to even see the thing with my miniguns. So let's get into minigun range so we can take out this Myrmidon. And he's dealt with. So I'm not going to explode him with anybody now. I'm going to keep sending spider drones forward to try and get through the mist and find further enemies that we're unaware of. And then patchwork. Yeah, I'm gonna move you forward too, since not a lot of these guys back here were shooters other than shooting fireworms. We're gonna move you forward. And civilians now, I don't care about this thing anymore. We're just running our civilians towards the exit zone, so I don't have to worry about some unknown Pandoran getting through and hurting us. Now this could be silly if there's a sniper out there that I'm not aware of. But I'm just not getting a feeling, with the amount of enemies we've killed and the amount of enemies we're aware of back here, 3 more, I'm saying the odds are good that we're in decent shape here. Well, guess what? We might as well use your ammo down here and just try and wear them down. And this civilian will move here. All right, now we have to also, I'm thinking also then of you, Shane Marine, Grant Vanson, getting us up high, guys. Getting us up high. Getting us out of the mist so we don't have to run through the mist to get positions.
Ready, willing, and able.
And I'll tell you what, I am going to bring you here, knowing that we have several enemies back there. Before I get you up on the roof, Jonathan, I'm going to get you behind the dumpster, and we're going to do a dumpster drone right over here. Then we got this drone we can help move forward and get ready for these guys. We'll put them in cover even. What do you say? The Ninja Spider Drone. And this dude, we can get you right up top already for a shot.
On the move. Identifying target.
And I always hate these blind shots, but you know, it's what we got. It's a heavy leg. They're kind of big. There's a good chance we'll hit it. Got a lot of armor. We do have, we have minimal armor piercing though. So, that's probably not very effective use of ammo. So what we're going to do is overwatch against something moving up close that maybe doesn't have, like, whatever those Pandorans are in the back. Maybe something will move up closer we can try to take a shot at. I am going to, with that same thing in mind, look at getting our heavy up closer also.
Running.
And we picked up some will for everybody. Very good for a will draining mission. And Blimpy. We're going to get you up out of the mist too. And that seems our best course of action. We're going to do the quick reload.
Switching.
And bring you back over here so you can potentially get up on the roof again. Well, I think we're done. Let's see if those are the only 3 that we're hearing out there.
I'm sticking to the plan.
You know, we learned from Sectoid, don't run around too much in the fire. New Jericho person. Although I'm happy with your help. And yours too, even though, oh, that's New Jericho. But there's still a guy next to him that's going to try killing him. He's just lucky he's a heavy. The only reason he's standing right now. Alright, they're going for fireworming the citizens. Oh, okay, that's the guy that was going to die. It looks like I never knew that Myrmidons would run off the map, but apparently this one did. And that one is glowing. This one has got the Umbra touched by the void glow. So I'm probably not initially going to go after this guy. He's a shield bearer champion. So if we can get his claw off, that would be good. And we'll find out. I want to find out what kind he is and wait until he gets a little closer to find that out. Let's see if this spider drone here, yeah, can get over here and help us out. And let's find out the blast zone. Yeah, and that's not where I want to be because I don't want to hurt the New Jericho guy. So we'll come back a little bit. We may not get double damage on that thing. Oh well. But it's going to help us that are going to be shooting coming up. And citizens, I hope you all can outrun some worms. I hope that is the case. And as long as you're able to outrun with this one, there's some concerned worms out there. But you know what, Jonathan? We gave you a couple grenades too. So you may be able to help these citizens escape without worry. Because they're not quite, especially the paralyzed guy, they're not quite able to hoof it enough. So I'm going to rely on Jonathan.
I'm prepared.
Except you have to switch them out, so you're only going to be able to throw one. Well, that one is... Oh, I didn't give you... I could have sworn I gave you grenades. I could have sworn. But no, it's spider drones. Somebody else. Blimpy is the one I gave the grenades to. Well, you got one in hand. And there's a chance. Not a great one, but there's a chance we can get a 3-fer with this grenade. Let's cross our fingers. It sounded like a lot of squishy sounds and those pings of enemies blowing away and changing position. I think they're all dead. I think they're all dead. Now our turret is not, you know, amazingly helpful right now, but I think I can bring you over here without exposing you and just making sure. This one I know is dead. It really blew away. This one I'm not as convinced with. And it's dead, just as I hoped. Just as we hope. So let's bring you back here and shoot out another spider drone.
Watch this.
Because the enemies are coming towards us. Alright, Blimpy. You're at a long distance, but you know, that is one big target, and it's worth it.
Let's have a look.
Alright, we keep continuing to wear the sucker down. And this guy is far enough away where I think we just kind of wait for his approach. And we have spider drones in hiding, waiting to pounce. And hopefully waiting to take off a claw. I also have a grenade, but that's not ideal for a grenade either. So this is what we're going to do, is I'm going to take my snipers.
Ready to engage.
And not ideal, but we can hit it.
Ha! Take that!
Yeah, take it. And I'm just going to bring you forward. Jane Marine Grunt, it says you have a shot also.
Finger on the trigger.
Oh, that's just not a pretty shot. So let's see if I move you forward.
I'll be right there.
If it looks a little prettier.
Come get some.
Yeah, now it does. And we don't have to worry about any more worms at the moment. Now, man, if this guy just wasn't here, and he's not going to bleed out, although he's probably going to die from a claw, I just, you know, I'm the good guy. We're the good guys riding in on our white horses, and we don't kill the enemy. Even though I know when he drops, we'll get his weapon. We're the good guys. Remember that. We're the good guys. We don't do things like that. Killing for weaponry. So I'm going to bring Patchwork forward. These are both claw dudes, right? Yeah, they're both shield bearers, as a matter of fact. And both glowing, as a matter of fact. So they're touched by the void. We don't know how they're touched. So we're going to have to be ready, because remember, we haven't, the reason I'm holding off is I'm expecting at any moment for the call reinforcements perk that the touched by the void bring. Right now, all we're getting is Umbras and Mark for Death. But somewhere along the line here pretty soon, they're going to be able to start calling reinforcements. So when I'm going to play as if they have that chance right now and let them get a little closer so I can hopefully, you know, if they're going to call reinforcements, make sure I'm going to be able to kill them in one go if it comes down to that. So that's why I'm playing the way I'm playing right now. I'll bring you over here, just not any closer to make sure they don't hit us. And then had a little alarm go off, but that's for myself. Now we're gonna keep Patchwork there. I'm just I'm not even gonna Overwatch. I'll just bring you up here. Oh, no, I was thinking of... You notice how I do that. I wasn't going to shoot you anyway, this dude. So I'm fine with that. But I was looking at the heavy. You saw me. I was centered on heavy and going, yeah, thinking I'm moving him when I don't even have him chosen. So I'm going to hold off all our damage coming up for this next turn. You stay there. And I think everybody's ready and we've moved.
Proceeding.
Oh, he's the wild card that'll do damage on these touched. Oh, he didn't even shoot either. He panicked. They all panicked. And now they're all gonna die.
Embracing the suck.
Okay. So we'll see if this plan worked. Let's just rush our citizens out of here so we know they got saved. 4 out of 5. You know, if y'all had been in the right building, we could have made that 5 out of 5, but such is life. Oh. The paralyzed slowpoke. There we go. So, we need to start taking these guys out. And right now, they haven't apparently taken damage to let us know what kind they're going to be. Yeah. So what we'll do is see if we have the angle on the closest one. We'll kind of one at a time it. Is what I'm thinking. And find out what kind we're dealing with.
No mercy.
Okay. Oh, it went away. I don't see anything on him anymore. Even though he's still glowing, I don't trust. I don't trust it. I'm telling you, I don't trust it. Okay, let's take a look again. We took out his pincer, so technically, if he wasn't glowing purple, well, there's always a chance they lose the touch also. There is always that chance, and maybe we just get lucky on this one that he's lost it. There is always this chance. So this is what I'm going to do. Not take a chance and try wearing him down crazily so we can just take him out. That's good. That's nice. And he's not holding his shield, so we can take him out now. Easy peasy. We got him. Except the fire's moving our way. I don't like that. So, Citizen Etermes,
I'm on the move.
we're going to come here and try to stay ahead of the roaring flames and do this. Now we'll just go into the carapace, I guess. We'll take out the head. Make him hurt. And I don't think it'll spread that far in one turn. That's what I'm counting on. And Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson, yeah, I gotta bring you here. Let's hope it only advances one space at a time. I don't want you burning either.
Rolling out.
But I want to try taking that thing out.
Ready to engage.
And he's gonna bleed out. So we did that. Now, our next job will be the other one, because that is the last one left. So I'm gonna bring Spider Drone a little closer. So we have all our spider drone. We're gonna have all our spider drones in a row. We're gonna keep Patchwork at a distance. This dude. Well, you know what? We got you, Blimpy. Let's give you a kill.
Not a problem.
I know your ammo. The one shot we're gonna have you take shouldn't be too bad. There we go. And why don't you just stay put? I'm not gonna overwatch or. Well, you know, yes I will. Because if we start wearing him down as he runs towards us, that can't be a bad thing. And Jonathan, we'll bring you up on this building to give you a chance for a shot too. Except you're exposed, but who cares now? All right, here we go. And it's going to get a swipe on the spider drone and 2 swipes. So good thing we have 2 backup Spideys. This guy can get out now. And we've saved our 4 out of 5. And this is where this guy needs to go down. Let's go check his glow. And he lost his too. That's good. I guess maybe bringing out a fresh team like this helps us in a way. That the delirium is not as effective with these low amounts of delirium we are carrying with us. And perhaps the delirium carrying deaths over here kind of lowered the delirium enough. I don't know if the mechanic works that way. It just feels like it does. Maybe that's a thing. I'm going to have to ask that question, I think. Okay, the fire is out. That's the good news. So we don't have to worry about burning. What we can do is I think I'm going to come down here and see if we can get rid of his shield. Okay. No. Let's... Okay, before I do that and have a chance of picking up our spider drone, let's have our spider drones do their magic. And before I do that, let's take 1 step back, just to be safe, that I don't damage you. Yeah, we got this guy. We got this guy. We got this guy. Now I can do a shot here, and the lovely thing about using the ammo from the vehicle doesn't really cost us. And boy, do we have some shred power or what? I don't know why I moved to Patchwork, because we're going to take this sucker down right here, right now. Even through an electronic sign. We did it. And I'll tell you, the most exciting thing about it is only Patchwork was hurt. So what I may be doing is flying back and letting Patchwork get himself patched up, picking up 3 more soldiers, and then taking on that other mission with all soldiers instead of Patchwork. Because some of our others that are back at the base right now should hopefully be patched back up to go back out. So I think that's what we're going to do. All right, so we pick up all the dropped weapons. So we got a PDW from that one deceased new Jericho soldier. Apparently the other ones did not drop much. We got a new neural pistol from the one Pandoran that we killed. Unfortunately, no drops from the others that got killed on this map. And nice pickup here. Let's hope we didn't spend over that 75 and 510. We'll find out in just a moment. And we revealed the location of their colony, and it's a nest. Yeah, we didn't overspend. We make out, we come out ahead. I'm happy with that. And here is the nest. So, let's think if I dare just send this team straight down here. Of course, then I'm piling on the delirium again. But, you know, let's face it, our area of the map that we're working in is delirium covered. End of sentence. And we're just going to have to deal with that. That's why we're going to get the Acheron autopsy. I decided to move it up so we can start gaining access to stuff there. As far as missions that we need to come up with the cure, or at least not the cure, but a treatment. And that's why we want to get this mission done so we get more cybernetics stuff ready for our 2 days from now cybernetics lab completion. So, Oh, so many choices. So I'm gonna just fly straight here. Take out the nest, boom, get her done right now. Then we'll go back up. If we have any other injuries, switch some folks out. Let Patchwork get dropped off. Patchwork, remember now, is not 100% on this mission, but I'm okay with that. We're gonna come down here and force the issue anyway with these teams. As far as our situations here, we got a little bit of a stamina drain, but nothing excessive. And I think we're going to put up with that and make it happen down in the nest. So let's send these two down, the Landed Avery and the Manticore 2. And we got Spider Drone guy with us. We got Jonathan with us. I think we're well equipped to get this done. So, yeah, let's just keep everybody flying and get moving. Okay, I got a error pop up here, and I will report that. I don't know if this is, I can't recall reading in the Discord if this is something that's fixed or if this is something new. We are experienced, but we have our first base under attack also. And Director, we are under attack. Our automated defenses and bullheads will buy us some time, but we need to deploy a squad to secure the base as soon as possible. The longer we take, the more time the enemy will have to achieve its objectives. It's our home base, and guess what? We have a lot of folks already there. So, warning, warning, warning. You know, we're not going to miss this one. Our base is under attack, and we're going to deal with it immediately because that's the easiest way to deal with a base attack. And, guess what? That's what we're going to start with next time, apparently. All right, everybody. This is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. Hope you enjoyed it today. I really do. And hope you're going to enjoy it next time and that we see you next time. Thanks so much. Ciao.